tell you a story about my friend who came to pick me up this time, and she like got really pissy drunk and peed in the middle of the floor. So I'm not gonna say exactly who, because I'm not gonna expose my friend like that. But I've been asked to like do my YouTube channels and like do story times. Shout out to Olivia. So I was like, let me just give a little fun story. So my friend calls me and she's like, hey, bitch, what are you doing? And I was just like, what do you mean? She's like, let's go out. And I was like, what? She's like, put on your clothes, I'm coming for you. And I was just like, cool. So I like didn't know where we were going, so I just like put on something nice, a little button down, some boots, some skinny jeans, like form fitting like muscle shirt. You know, a little chest was showing because we were going. It's Saturday night. You know, you want to be like decent. It's Saturday. So she pulls up, and I always feel fun when my friends pull up because I know it's gonna be a good vibe. Like literally, I don't care. I'm a fun person. Like if you want to go, let's go out. I love getting those like let's go out texts. I miss them so much being in a pandemic. It's so sad. Like I miss being able to just go out. So I get in our car, and she's like, "Oh, we're going by a party. Like we're going by one of our friends' house." It was like a little like house situation. It was like a pre-party. So we go there, and like it's like six people back, you know, before you had to socially distance, and we were just like taking shots, and like I didn't know four of them, so like taking shots of them was like I didn't really care because I trust her and people she brings around is always a good time. So we end up going from there. We end up going to the club, so we were like already buzzed. So like, you know, but my friend wasn't per se because she was driving, but then after we got her boyfriend, he started driving, so then she kind of caught up in the car. You know, like when you be in the car and you just be like, so that was us. So I was like already just like in a zone. I was like four shots in or whatever, and I was like, this is fun, you know, whatever, let's go. And I don't like to eat before I go out because I like to get to where I'm going quick if I'm going to be drinking. So like we pull up to the location. I'm not going to say where. We pull up to the location. We're about to go into like get the vibe started or whatever. And the friends we were with was just like, oh, we still have a bottle in the car. It's unopened. Let's like drink. So like we drank that. Why did we do that? So by the time we get in, like she walks in and she sees people she knows and like they're already partying in their little section or whatever, and she's just like, "What's happening?" And I was just like, "I don't know these people, but I'm gonna be in that little section, cool, whatever." And like I started talking to them because I was already drunk or whatever, and they were like, "Who are you?" And how you know? And it's like we've been friends for like X amount of years, and they're like, "Oh, cool, whatever." And she's like, "Yeah, this is one of my close friends. I love him." Da, da, da. And I was like, people be loving me or whatever. So I started talking to friends, and I was just like, oh, I asked people questions. I was like, oh, what school do you go to? Where are you from? Da, da, da. These people are older, like mid-20s and stuff, like about to get master's degrees and have like engagements and stuff. And I'm just like, oh, cool, whatever. I'm wearing boots. Like that's all I had to offer. I'm like, I don't have a master's degree yet. Like, so I'm just like, cool, whatever. So we like vibe and whatever, and they're just like, oh, we have these drinks. I don't like to drink things for people because I'm like, I just don't like to come someplace and just take over. So they were like, why are you not drinking? Whatever. I was like, I just don't want to come here and assume that I can drink your stuff. And they're like, do it, we pay for it. Like, have a drink. So like we started drinking, and one of the girls that was really nice, and she sat next to me. We started talking. Apparently, one of her boyfriends was the guy there, and he was talking with his friend, so I guess he was glad that someone was taking his girlfriend's attention. So my friend was talking to her boyfriend, so we was talking the whole entire night, and she was talking about like school and how much she hated it, and how she was happy to be out, and I was just like, I love that. I love that for you, being out, enjoying your life, enjoying your youth. Well, anyway, it's like by the time that first bottle was done, like all of us was completely and utterly like smashed, like gone. So I was just like talking, and I remember at some point like asking. I was like, "Oh, so how long have you been with your boyfriend or whatever?" And she's like, "We're not really dating, but we have sex a lot." And I was just, when people be saying stuff to you and you're just there like, "Okay, cool, I love that for you," I was just like, but like they were dating, but they weren't like dating. I don't know. I don't want to explain it. People have different ways that they describe things for themselves. So anyways, so I was talking to her about that and cool or whatever, and then he was like, "Oh, what are you telling him?" And then she was like, "Oh yeah, she's like saying that asking if we're dating," and I was just like, "No, we're not dating per se." And he was just like, like when someone gets like kind of offended, he's like, "Why are you saying that?" Because he doesn't know me and I don't know him. Well, anyways, I think they had walked away and must be arguing about that. I have no idea. And I wasn't trying to start drama. I was just trying to talk to a stranger. So, anyways, my friend's like, "Oh, I have to pee," and I was like, "I have to pee too." So like we go to the bathroom, it's like packed. So we walk out to go find another bathroom. And it's like this other bathroom that we do find is like all the store stall things are for some reason like locked. You can't get in. And she's like, "I really have to pee." And she's like wearing a dress. So she like hikes up the dress. Okay. Hikes up the dress. It was glittery and shimmery and like just pees. At this, like, she's a really classy girl. I'm not gonna make her seem like she's not. But she's like so smashed right now. She like literally just pees. And my first initial reaction was just like, I was just like, oh my god, you're peeing. And I started laughing. And then I looked in the mirror because, you know, I was more concerned about myself to see if I looked like crazy. So I'm looking in the mirror and I was just like, and I had my hair pulled back. So I was just like, I hope like I don't have any flyaways or anything. And it's like, all I can hear is like, and I like did like three like poses in the mirror. And I was like, she's still peeing. And I turned around and I was just like, girl, are you good? Like, did your fucking kidneys burst? And she was just like, still peeing. And I was just like, so, um, not to ask you this in the middle of your lovely session, but how are you gonna wipe your pussy, girl? And she was just like, go get me some tissue. And I was just like, from where? And she was just like, go to the next bathroom and get me some tissue. And I go there. And there's like no tissue in the boys' bathroom because we went in the same bathroom. So I'm like, sis, we have a problem. I can't get no tissue. And she's like, what do you mean? I was like, there is no tissue in the fucking bathrooms, girl. And you pissed on the fucking floor, so you need to like let's get out of here. So she's like, I can't go because I have like it's gonna be gross. And I was just like, what the fuck do you want me to do, girl? Like, what do you want me to do? So I leave and I'm just like, okay, let me go look someplace. So I went back into the first place we were, like the main bathroom. And like I got tissues, like got them and like folded it up really small and like shoved them in my back pocket. Like I was like like trying to get them. So like after that I scuttled back to the thing and I like unrolled them. I was just like, girl, you gonna have like pocket lint on your pussy, but like wipe your pussy off, girl, we gotta go. So by that time someone's like coming in the bathroom and like so we scuttle like to the corner behind the door and we was like and I was just like as soon as they came in, I was like, someone pissed on the fucking floor, girl. We call somebody to clean this up. Like these people are really gross. Like who would do that? Like completely deflected it. And this white lady, she was like, "What? People are peeing on the floors? It's so disgusting. Why would they do that?" And I was like, "I do not even know. We're trying not to get it on our shoes. You can like, and here smells like pee. I'm appalled. Like I feel like when I started doing that, I was like, I want to throw up. Like I just can't do it. So like we leave. And like the white lady's just like, that is so disgusting. And you guys were in there. And I was like, I was shocked. I was shocked. We walked in and it was just like, and here smells weird. Little did we know. Because at first, like, I thought it was like water on the floor, and then we thought it was like having a whole dialogue. And then my friend's just like sitting there, and she's just like, I know, it's like you can't even go nice places anymore. People are peeing on the floors, and I was just like, can you believe it? You spend money to come out, you put on your clothes, and then people just have the audacity to just piss on the middle of the fucking floor. I'm just got. I want to go home. So like we like walked past talking with this white lady, and she's so really nice. And then she had friends there because they were on vacation. And I was just like, girl, you almost got caught pissing on the floor. And she was just like, I know. And she's like, how did you make that lie up really quickly? Because I was like drunk. And I was just like, to be completely honest, I don't know. I guess the energy of Annalise Keaton jumped into my brain. It was just like, you need to lie because your friend's going to be accused of pissing on the floor. And I can't have that destroying her reputation or my reputation. Because I'm like, I don't piss on floors. Like, anybody who knows me, I will not pee outside. I will always pee at the bathroom. So I'm like, I know my homegirl was drunk. Like, drunk. And I'm pretty sure she was drinking before, like, she came to me. So that she wasn't, like, too drunk. So, like, by the time her boyfriend got in the car, I knew she was catching up. So, I'm not going to throw my good sis out there. It's a funny story, but I'm like, that was crazy. Like, Miss Girl was, like, she was pissing. Like, I was like, you girl. But yeah, that's a story time about how she peed on the bathroom floor and I had to lie so that she did not get dragged and called Pissy Girl or Pissy Pussy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little story time. I have like 100 more of these. Let me know how you feel about it. And lesson to be taught. Have your friends back. Don't throw them under the bus. If you get in the same boat, you both get. If you get in the same boat, you both need to, whatever. I'm not a wordsmith tonight.